just woke up. I've been awake since 7.
Have you really?
Yeah.
So today's his day off, but what, like, you know how sometimes you wake up for a split second and you're like aware of your surroundings and then you fall back asleep? Well, I did that and I was like, oh, he's at work now.
I just woke up early because I'm so used to waking up early. I always wake up at 5:45 every morning, 5:40. So I always only get like 6 hours of sleep.
Well, if you went to bed earlier, you would get more hours of sleep.
Probably.
Ronny wanted me to go to the bank. He insisted I go to the bank with him. Why do you need to go to the bank, Ronny?
Because I'm gonna get a gun today.
Ooh.
So that's fun.
Oh, buddy.
Just need to get some cash for it. My friend's selling his 9mm Smith & Wesson, so I'm gonna go shoot that with him and then buy it off him.
What's up? Did you just stick your tongue out of that person?
No.
What'd you do?
No.
But did you do something?
No.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Okay. We're back home. We went to the bank. Ronny went to his parents and printed off
Receipt of purchase.
receipt of purchase.
I think it's done.
Yeah, I think so.
What camera is this?
Oh, are you looking on Amazon? We need a tripod. So right now, literally just on boxes. I am going to draw out and write out our budget. I personally have tried apps, but I just have to be able to write things down.
Oh yeah, something like that. $7.
Perfect. Okay, Ronny just left to go shooting. He wanted to buy this keyboard, and he's talking about buying a desk, but we don't need those things. So we discussed that. So budget. I haven't tried this yet, but I just feel like it will really work for me and Ronny. It's Jordan Page, Fun Cheaper Free, and it's her version of the envelope budget system. I'll leave the video down below, and she explains everything really well. So in other, we're doing 50 a week, and in groceries we're doing 100 a week. So anytime you spend money, say you spend $20, you do minus 20. And one thing that made so much more sense is if you were to spend like 120 in groceries, you went over, then instead of borrowing from like the next week, you would borrow from across. So then in other, so which is free spending, you just would minus 20. So I think this is gonna be really cool because we're trying to save up for a house. Sometimes overspending is easier than we'd like it to be. Yep, the house is such a mess. So I think I'm gonna clean. Even though I feel so tired, and just laying back in bed sounds so good. I don't know why I'm so tired. So anyway, let's get cleaning. So I have a personal channel too, and I finally have a video up on there. It's kind of a like how I deal with mental illness and like a decluttering. It's a decluttering type of thing, but also it's the decluttering is part of how I deal with mental illness, if that makes sense. I'll leave a link to it in the description box. I'm so out of it. I feel so tired. Like I know in my brain that I want to get going and I want to clean things, but at the same time it's like I can't get up. Ugh, but I will. Okay, let's go. It looks so blue in here. Oh. I stepped on our, I think it did actually. I stepped on our bed skirt and it sounded like it was ripping. And then maybe it kind of did. Just a little bit. But that's okay. It's on the side that nobody sees. So we have a lid to our hamper. Ronnie does this thing where he just puts stuff on top of the lid. It's my favorite thing ever. But I mean, I guess it's better than leaving things on the floor. Yeah. Put my shoes away. So I guess, I mean, sometimes I leave things on the floor too. We can't all be perfect. Ronnie, if you're watching this, I'm not expecting you to be perfect either. The battery is blinking, so I'm gonna have to charge that. So Ronnie is literally passed out in our room. So I need to go pick up a prescription. And I need to finish getting ready to go to a luncheon. So it's 2:02, the luncheon's at 3, but it's only 10 to 15 minutes away, so it's okay. Oh, hair and makeup stuff. Good morning. Do you know what time it is? It's like 2:30.
We gotta go.
You don't want to go in my mom car? Yeah. Okay, well now you look weird.
I thought you said okay.
Okay, bye.
Ew! What is... Dude, why don't you ever clean out the sink?
It's just because the lotion got in it.
So why don't you clean it out as we get in it? It's so nasty. Women. Can't live with them. Can't live without them.
If I don't make food...
Ronald doesn't eat. I prefer to not make myself food. I prefer not to do a peasant's job. I'm just kidding.
Stop. Thanks.
Are you gonna start walking?
Oh, I'm sorry. Ronald has an attitude today.
My little cousin Morito at soccer. I went over and saw them today. And he was injured. So we called him Neymar. For those of you guys who know who he is, Brazilian soccer player. Anyways, because he was injured. And he'd get up and start walking. And he's like walking like this. He's like... It's the funniest little thing. He's what, 6, 7? How old is he?
I don't know, don't ask me.
I don't know, I forgot. He's cute though.
Ronnie, leather, dark leather is different than fabric. That's why I don't like getting in your car. But Ronald insisted that we take his car because we look better. Ronnie likes to make me friends.
It's true.
That laugh.
It's true. I'll talk to people at like work or my friends that have girlfriends and stuff like, you should be my wife's friend. She needs friends. I'm trying to talk to Kristina, but whenever she gets on her phone, she like blocks everything else out. So I'll be like talking to her, asking her all these questions. Don't get any responses.
Okay, but that's how you are on like with video games.
I know. That's why I don't get upset. I just keep talking to myself.
Anyway, we never went to the pharmacy before we left, so we're gonna go to the pharmacy right now. And the reception is at 7.
And I have a soccer game at 8:30, so this is gonna be a fun, crazy night. Doubt I'll make it to my soccer game, that's okay.
Let's not worry about your soccer game.
Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it, but if we get out, then why not? But I won't plan on it.
Because like, we need to hang out with people.
We need real life interaction. Yeah.
That's what I tell them all. What?
That's from episode 1 of the Enciso vlogs.
Oh.
You said that.
Oh yeah, real life interaction if you've seen our first vlog. Good job, Ronnie.
Yeah. Possibly.
So, as far as the sit down video, like the get to... Did you hear that?
Yep.
Like,
to know us.
The get to know us video, we filmed one and it just was weird.
Bro body and
Yeah.
boring.
And I forgot to take my antidepressants for a few days, and so I just like, in the moment while we were filming, I thought I was super upbeat and cool, and then while I was editing it, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm a zombie. Just as time goes, and we get more subscribers and more people who want to know more about us, then maybe we'll do like a Q&A. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, feel free to ask us questions at any time, because anytime you guys ask questions, leave anything in the comments, we'll for sure, you know, answer them at any time. So, I mean, as time goes, you can get to know us, but in the future, when we have more people that really want to get to know us, I mean, that's when we can do something.
Yeah. What you doing, honey?
Playing with my new toy.
What?
Just playing with my new toy.
Oh. Lovely.
Just gonna take it apart for fun.
We got my medication, and by the time we were leaving the pharmacy, I just felt so tired to the point that I didn't feel very good. And so I got home and I went straight into the bed, took a nap, and then we went to the reception. Super fun. And then we came home. Ronnie showed my dad and my brother his gun, and then we changed and went to his parents' house and hung out there for a little bit. And it's currently 11:30. And Ronnie has work at 6, but he's a night owl. Right?
Yeah.
So I just found out that, oh wait.
I was doing James Bond for okay.
It kind of sounded like Incredibles to me.
You're right, that was Incredibles.
And I was watching Lauren, what's her last name? Burnham?
Yeah, I think so.
But the one that's engaged to Ari.
Sure.
Yeah, Lauren Burnham. And we got married on the 12th of January.
About the wedding, it is on January 12th next year in Maui, and it will not be televised.
In Maui.
We're having a private wedding.
Yeah, I'd want a private wedding too. Girl, you looking mighty fine.
Bye. Bye.
Oh! No, I don't know if we can hear it. I'm gonna